Hello there, this is Patricia from Pinky's World. Tonight I have made a cute little box to put some of these lovely mini rolls. I have a lot of these in the house I had bought for the party, which were left over, and I want to use them and give them to people as a wee gift now, between now and the new year. So I came up with this little box. It just holds ones perfectly, and it opens up at the side here, and it just sits in nice and neat and tidy, perfect for a wee bar. So I have used gorgeous papers from the new catalogue. Forever Lovely you call them, and they're just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And I went with the soft sea foam for this one, but I'm going to go with the lovely lipstick for the next box. Exact same idea. I've used the stamp set, which you can see here. It has like one major stamp in here, and this goes under it. It's hard to describe. I will be doing a card with it, and I'll tell you all about it in my blog, but tonight we're just going with this one here, and I have cut it away. As you can see, it's covered in Wink of Stella. You can see the wee glittery there. I have used the inner side of the rose. If you stamp it out, it actually comes out. That's the size of the flower, but it's far too big for my box, so just use the inner bit and this bit, and I layered them up on a double stamp this one, or whisper stamp, whichever you want to call it. So I got a lighter version, and you'll see I have it prepared and all, the two wee stamps, but I will stamp one out and show you. They are just beautiful stamps. I'm down to get using the wee hearts. I'm also using this sentiment, wishing you a lovely day, and I used the everyday label punch for this, and I extended it by cutting another one and splitting it, which I'll show you. So you may as well get as much as you can out of your stamps. This keeps popping open on me, but I wanted the opening to be easy. I just wanted it to be easy to get at, because it's a bulky bar, you know. So let's get started. First, you're going to need a piece of card measuring 7 inches by 8 inches, and we'll start doing a bit of score on the 8 inch side. So score at 1/2 inch, 2.5 inches, 5.5, 7.5. Remember, all these measurements will be on the blog for you if you're not picking them up right away. So turn it around and go score 2 inches, 3 2/8, 5 2/8, and 6 4/8. And that's your scoring done. So we need to do a wee bit of cutting, and I'll just use my pencil to show you what we're doing. We'll keep this facing this way with that 1/2 inch ridge down here. So we need to cut this away, and we're cutting a wee bit off that one, and the same with this side, a wee bit off, and this one off. These ones are going to be openings, so we're just slotting those in. This section, same as above, a wee bit, one off, and a wee bit here. This one we don't need any of it, so we'll take all those off. The same with this side. So if you mark it up like that, it'll help you keep track of what you're doing, because once you turn the paper, maybe you're just not as bad as me. I get quite confused very easily. So do your scores. You can use your bone folder here if you want. And then we're going to cut away. So just cut up and cut these. That whole corner goes away, so that's pretty easy to get rid of. And then this one we're going to cut in a bit. So we're just giving it a wee jaunty cut. This one has to stay, so slat in gently that way, and then cut those away. So that gives you that. See the shape it's taken. And just slat in slightly again, cut up, and then leave yourself a wee indentation like this again. And the same with this side. You can slot your wee edges. Cut that whole corner off, slap those in slightly, and that's basically your box. So we'll get rid of this. Now we'll get some wet glue and we're going to assemble our box. So the box is going to be like this. So you choose which one's going to be your opening. So we'll say this one. So we can put glue on these, but you can't on this because obviously you don't want it sticking to the opening. So keep your glue to this side, and you can put it on that wee one as well, and you can put it on that one. So just get yourself a wee dollop. Oops. And this one. Put a wee bit on the inside. Rub it away quick before it dries and you should get rid of it. Hopefully. Yep. Now, we want to assemble this up. These two will come together and this will come up to the top. Just make sure it's all nicely lined up. Want it all nice and straight there. And this one is going to come down and in. Whoops. And just make sure you're happy with the lineup. Again, just use your bone folder to help you before it dries, preferably. Just want to make sure that inside's done nice. Not that the wee bar is heavy or anything, but you don't want your box falling apart. So these are going to be your closing, and that'll pop in there. So I think we could actually just take another wee bit of these. They're just a wee bit too long, so you can clip those off at any stage. Let's see. Yep, that should keep your bar in nicely. So we can just pop it in now actually. And that'll be my second wee gift made. I had all the wee gifts that I made before Christmas hanging on my wee hall tree. I did mean to take a photograph, but I totally forgot. And I have been giving them out to people as they've called to collect card orders and stuff. So it's been nice to be able to give people that wee gift, you know. So we'll make this the top of it, and you know, you're going to need a piece of DSP, and this should measure 7 inches by 2 6/8. And we're going to wrap it. So I'd actually like to start it here, but I'm not sticking it there yet. Just line it up where you want it to start. And just use your fingers as usual to gently mark where you want it to go. Just keep wrapping it round. And this should overlap for you. And then you know that's the one where you'll put your glue so that it covers the wee edge just. And you can put a wee strip of glue along, but you don't need much else really. So back to where you were, line her up. It's good when this will move with you. Just keep wrapping it round till you're happy. And that last wee bit you want to line it up so that it's lining up nicely. No wee bits hanging out, just a nice seal there. And you're not going to notice it because it's going to be the base of your box. And this is going to be the opening. So I then wrapped some, well, I will do our stamping first because I want to be able to wrap and do that at the same time. So again, I'm using this Wishing You a Lovely Day. And we're going to use some lovely lipstick ink to match the papers. The papers are called All My Love Designer Series papers. My goodness, I'm making that look hard, aren't I? And they're available in the new catalogue. And remember, if you spend £45 in the new catalogue, you can pick a free gift out of. There's 2 sections, and you know Celebration, if you know Stampin' Up, it's very popular every year, and you get lots of freebies at this time of the year, which is great. So I'm going to stamp the lettering first, or the sentiment, I should say. Put it where you can get your punch into easily. And then just line it up with your punch where you think it's nice. You can use the wishing at the top to keep you nice and straight. And then you need another bit of your lovely lipstick or whatever colour you're going with, your matching card, and just punch one out. And we're just going to chop it in half, just straight up the middle. Pardon me. And if you just use your tape runner to add a wee bit of sticky tape to either side of your stamped one, and just line them up so that it looks nice wherever you want it to be. Just keep the top and the bottom in line so that it's not hanging out, and just do the same on this side, and that just extends your punch for you and looks like it you know, has a bigger punch to go with it, and really it hasn't, but I think that gives it a nice wee finish around just leaving it white. So that will fit across there. So we want to put some dimensionals on the back of that and put those to either side there, because you're going to be putting ribbon in the centre as well. And one there. So we'll get our ribbon. The ribbon I'm just going to go with the exact same colour again. Oh, here, I'm going to stamp this flower when I have it sitting, when I have the ink opened. I just want to show you the way I made the wee flowers and how this stamps. This is the single rose or single flower. I'm not sure if it is even a rose. So just dip it in your thing. You can see the different layers and how the edge, it would be lovely embossed, gold embossed even. You should try that if you get it. So just stamp that down, and you can see how lovely the different shades that it automatically does for you, and wee bits of white. It's just beautiful. You think it hand painted, I think it watercoloured it. So that's what I did, and then I cut out 2 of the large ones, and then instead of re-inking it, just stamp again and press it good and hard so you're getting the centre, and just use that, if you like the lighter, use that centre then for the centre of your flower. I just didn't like the 2 dark ones together, so that's why I did that. But you get 2 stamps out of it then too, which is good. So we'll put those out of the way. We want to get our ribbon now, And this ribbon is part of the suite, the Forever Lovely suite, and you get 2 packs in it. One is the broad lovely lipstick, broader with like a white stitched end on it, and this one is the wee narrow one, and it was Flirty Flamingo. So I think it matches well, and we didn't want to go with the broad even though it would be perfect for the, I think I'll go with it anyway, well, just to show you what it's like. These two come in the 1 pack, All My Love ribbon combo, so you can get it when you're doing the matching suite. I haven't even opened this yet. I'm a nervous wreck the night. My daughter-in-law is hopefully in the throes of labour at the minute, and I just cannot settle myself at all. I'm just so excited for them. So fingers crossed we'll have another new grandchild tonight. Right, so we'll not double wrap this. And because that's nice and thin, I did double wrap it, and it does give it a nice wee finish, but we'll see what this one looks like. And sure, if we're not happy, we can change it. So I'm only going to wrap it around the once, and we'll tie it in a bow at the very top here. It is beautiful ribbon too, it really is beautiful. Lovely and soft. These are going to be spoilt for choice with the ribbons. I think I need a wee extra bit there. Pull that a wee bit up. I'm awful tight with my ribbon. I love ribbon that much that I just don't want to use it sometimes. Am I doing this in the right section? Yep, that's right. Keep that where you joined at the bottom so that it's not showing. Tie yourself a nice wee bow. And we'll chop this off. Remember to cut your bows at a slant. I think most people know to do that nowadays. No, I don't know if I like it or not, because the box is so small and I've actually pulled the ribbon, which isn't good. What do you think? Let me know what you think, the narrow or the broad. But we'll stick this on anyway. Just take off your dimensionals. And put this over the top. And then I have dimensions on these, and I've layered them up with dimensionals as well. So you can pop one at the top and one at the bottom. Just in the corners, just to take that wee plain look away. And I keep popping that open. I don't know if it's a good idea to have that, but I just liked it to be different. So use your wink of Stella, if you have one, or a wee bit of glitter, whichever you like, and just ink that up. If you do the bottom one first, you'll actually pick up a wee bit of ink, and it actually darkens down that one there, and it gives it a lovely, lovely sheen. See how dark that has went? You're actually spreading the ink, which doesn't do it any harm. I think it's nice. I've ruined that ribbon. I have to change that now. Right, so that's it. Which do you think you like the best? I'm not sure about the hefty bow. I think the slimmer bow is nicer. It's just me, is it? But it does make 2 lovely wee boxes, really quick and easy, and it just makes you feel spring is in the air. I am so ready for spring. I've had enough of winter. So that's me. I hope you liked it. Oh, just in time, the dog is starting to bark, so out the door. Thanks for watching. All the details down below, and remember, if you need a catalogue spring summer, just give me a shout and I'll get one out to you. Bye.